you all for coming out to our first annual athletic academic conference. And the purpose of our conference is to inform parents and students.
All right, Reginald Grant, for those of you who do not know me, Grant, G-R-A-N-T, the $50 bill. I've been an English teacher for 17 years, played a little football, went to college, all that kind of good stuff. Paid through my education through being a student athlete. University of Oregon, Rondo Ducks, quack, quack. And again, today the program is all about empowering parents and or students, coaches and counselors with the knowledge they need to understand the very strict, the often changing rules of the NCAA and NAIA. There are hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars out there that go unclaimed because parents and students do not understand the dynamic and the process of what you need to do to be prepared to take that money. So Mr. Koskoff has flown in from Detroit, Michigan. Let's give him a warm welcome. Again, this is Mr. Michael Koskoff, author of Win All Four. You're an expert in academic achievement and requirements for the NCAA. Thanks, Mike. See this up, Rich? There you go. All right. Well, thank you. It's an honor to be here. It's an honor to be out here in Long Beach Poly, the famous high school, to say I stood in the halls of many great NFL players, many great people. So the only thing I would encourage you guys, the great thing about this opportunity is you can hear a program that I believe you're going to say, well, that makes sense. Okay, so all I have done is taken all the work that people do in all these different cities and all these different states to try to get these youth, all these youth an opportunity. What I did with that is I made a program, a very simplistic, not very smart, but a very simplistic program, and marketed it with different words and different curriculum to say this is how you achieve your dream. Alliance of African American Athletes, for the past 28 years, the premier award in the nation for African American male high school squad athletes. That's Mr. Everett Pearsall.
It's an honor to be here. Thank you guys very much for waiting. And as much as I wasn't really expected to be here at this time, initially I was supposed to be down in Orange County. This is a very exciting weekend, and so I'll get to that last because this is draft weekend, which is really exciting for some of the kids that have gone through our program that we've known for a number of years. And this, in fact, is one of the best draft classes that we've ever had in the history of our mentoring a lot of the athletes that have come through what we call the Watkins Award. So let me rewind. My name is Everett Pearsall. I'm the executive director of the National Alliance of African American Athletes. I started this organization out of college back in 1987, and the crux with which I've started this organization is because I noticed that the kids that me and my friends were going in to speak to essentially just weren't paying attention, and they weren't listening, except that I would bring in an athlete or a rapper or an entertainer or someone of that sort. And so it didn't take us long to figure out what was effective, and so we started doing events around involving athletes and entertainers, but most of us had been involved with athletics. We also recognize that most athletes, to some degree, are pushed toward higher education.
Long Beach native, and I thought the class or the seminar was very informative. I found out some things I didn't know about the NCAA rules in order to get my son prepared. He's an 8th grader going into 9th grade, so I know different things that we need to really focus on so that by 12th grade, or actually by 11th grade, he's ready and being recruited. I really enjoyed it, and I think this should be kind of like a quick YouTube commercial or something that you can see on Facebook to get the parents to come out. I personally sent this out to several friends, and it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect. I got 2 books.
My name is Sonia Das. I was invited to come here via the UCLA Alumni Network, and I was very pleased to have come today because I learned a lot about the academic requirements involved with NCAA eligibility for college admissions and sports participation. I come from a very academic background, so the route is more mapped out. But in terms of athletics combined with academics, it's a much more difficult and more complicated route. And I'm glad this organization helps younger children plan for a better future if they are athletically inclined.
The objective is to maintain great grades. 4.0 if possible. Strive to be the best. At your sophomore year and your junior year is the best time to take your ACTs and SATs. I prefer the SAT due to it's just math and critical thinking versus an ACT requires multiple subjects in one, which could be slightly difficult. I also believe that the coaches should be the ones that's pushing students out to strive for the best in their education in order to succeed in their athletic career, no matter if you're a starter or a bench player, because if you're a bench player, that's not guaranteed to strive in an athletic career. At least you'll have the chance to academically succeed in a professional setting.
College readiness, how important it is, and how you need to be prepared and informed of what's going on. I learned on how people don't know about requirements that have changed for the NCAA, and that your freshman year is important in high school. I kind of knew that initially because my parents told me that, but it's something that really needs to get out there, and we need to really get information out to the schools and the PTAs and so on. And this is something good that the PTA ought to hear as well, to inform all the students and all the parents that are out there how important it is to be prepared going to college. And that first year is so important.